Bago City is known for its best practices in local governance. The city, under the leadership of Mayor Nicolas Yulo and Vice Mayor Ramon Torres, has set the standard of excellence among other local government units in Negros Occidental. With the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, these best practices were put to the test. But then, with the commitment and dedication of its frontliners, particularly those at the City Health Office, the threat of the deadly virus has been effectively managed. Incident Management Team for COVID-19. For coordinated response, the Bago City COVID-19 Interagency Task Force, Emergency Operations Center, Incident Management Team, and the Disaster Risk Reduction Management and Health Operations Center were activated. The City Incident Management Team took the lead in making sure that the spread of the virus in the community is contained. The team tirelessly worked and still working to achieve its objectives, to limit human-to-human transmission and ensure safety of the responders and the general public. Identify, isolate, and manage health needs of patients. Strengthen crisis communication campaign and manage the consequences caused by the spread of COVID-19. Regular planning, tactics, and feedback and consultation meetings were conducted. Crucial gaps to address issues and concerns were immediately addressed. This paved the way to the creation of the SWAB team, contact tracing and surveillance team, help desk, CHO COVID-19 Operations Center, and the COVID-19 vaccination teams. Establishment of the City Health Office Operations Center, or OPSCEN, for COVID-19. Close link between disaster risk reduction and health has been strengthened with the onset of the pandemic. The situation demands coordinated, decisive, and innovative action. The Bago City Health Office, through the Disaster Risk Reduction and Management in Health, took the lead in establishing preparedness and response measures in collaboration with key partners and stakeholders. This led to the creation of Bago CHO Operations Center for COVID-19, or the CHO OPSCEN, to efficiently facilitate the needs of Bagonhons and allow them easy access to vital updates. Hotline numbers were established and a Facebook page and messenger were created. The Operations Center also enforces the guidelines set by the Department of Health and the National Interagency Task Force in the prevention, detection, quarantine or isolation, treatment, and reintegration strategies for COVID-19. From February 2020 up to the present, the CHO OPSCEN has monitored and managed a total of 2,699 confirmed cases and deaths. Bago City Drive-Thru Swab Testing, a first of its kind in Negros Occidental. The Bago City Drive-Thru Swab Testing set the trend for the other local government units in Negros Occidental. Endorsed, approved, and supported by Mayor Nicolas Yulo and fellow officials. The drive-thru swab testing facility, located at the ABAP Chim in Poblacion, made it possible to test as many Bagonhons as possible to prevent the spread of COVID-19 in Bago. With easy access, speedy service, and safer setup, the drive-thru swab testing brought relief to Bagonhons. With limited face-to-face contact with the frontliners, funds for the purchase of additional personal protective equipment, or PPE, of the frontliners were saved. The drive-thru facility is open on Mondays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., while the swab team conducts quarantine facility, community, and post-mortem swab testing in the afternoon. Creation of Bago City Help Desk. The impact of the pandemic and global safety and travel prompted the creation of the Bago City Help Desk. It provides efficient assistance to Bagonhons who are classified as returning overseas Filipino, locally stranded individual, and authorized person outside of residence. Through the City Help Desk, a 24/7 hotline numbers for both Globe and Smart networks were provided to returning residents, allowing easy community action and prompt assistance. The City Help Desk also paved the way for the creation of the Bagonhon Crisis Communications Facebook page and Messenger, providing returning residents an update on latest travel guidelines wherever they are in the world. Contact Tracing and Surveillance Team. Contact tracing is a vital component in the fight against COVID-19. Bago City, through the City Health Office, instituted contact tracing as a key strategy for interrupting chains of transmission and reducing COVID-19 related deaths. Close contacts of COVID-19 confirmed cases, be it in homes, workplaces, and communities, were immediately identified in coordination with the CHO Operations Center. Contact Tracer Client Counseling was also established to help confirm cases and their close contacts in managing their experience with the deadly virus. It also used the Management Assessment Monitoring Bulletin application, an online data repository, information, and surveillance system that was launched in March 2020. The contact tracing team also plays an important role in the vaccination drive, with all its members upholding the prevent, detect, isolate, treat, and reintegrate strategy against COVID-19. Executive Order establishing the post-mortem swab protocol. Aware of the possible rapid transmission of COVID-19 virus, the City Health Office ensured that all aspects of prevention are covered, including the management of the dead. Guidelines in the conduct of post-mortem swab testing to those who died without RT-PCR test confirmation were immediately proposed and drafted. Mayor Nico Yulo signed the Executive Order No. 42, Series of 2021, or an executive order establishing the post-mortem swab protocol in the city of Bago. The EO mandates the testing of COVID-19 suspects and probable cases for all individuals who died at home using rapid antigen and/or reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction, or RT-PCR. The EO also directs the swab team to report to the city mayor the result of the swabbing activities regularly and the actions taken. Background of the Res Bakuna at iba pa best practice. With the establishment of the Bago City Local Vaccination Operations Center and meetings with key stakeholders, the vaccination rollout in Bago City has been successful. The city government continually seeks initiatives to increase vaccine accomplishment by conceptualizing projects and programs to help address gaps in vaccination rollout. Res Bakuna Fastlane at iba pa, serbisyo garantisado para kay lolo at lola. To strengthen the vaccine rollout program, Res Bakuna Fastlane at iba pa, serbisyo garantisado para kay lolo at lola was initiated, bringing crucial health services closer to the Bagonhons, particularly to the elderly. The best practice placed second among the 3 cities in excellence and social governance of the Department of Interior and Local Government. Res Bakuna sa Barangay. Reachable and safe vaccination in every barangay. The Local Vaccination Operations Center also organized Res Bakuna sa Barangay program to provide Bagonhons, especially those in far-flung barangays, easy access to the vaccine. With the implementation of the Res Bakuna sa Barangay, the city has currently vaccinated more than 50% of the target population. Res Bakuna Express expanded rapid and efficient service strategies. To supplement the Res Bakuna sa Barangay program, Res Bakuna Express was initiated by the Local Vaccination Operations Center through the efforts of the Liga ng Mga Barangays. In partnership with the JMG Lines or the Roadstar, 10 buses were rented by the city government to transport vaccinees reaching the farthest purok during the National Vaccination Drive or the Bayanihan Bakunahan. Res Bakuna sa Tinda. The city's local vaccination operations center continues to seek mechanisms to reach out to vaccinees. Res Bakuna sa Tinda was established in November to increase the city's vaccination accomplishment. All these programs and initiatives enforced and implemented by the City Health Office are the reasons why Bago City, despite the difficulties and challenges brought by COVID-19, maintains its stature as one of the outstanding local government units in the region. All these accomplishments and achievements were reached through a dedicated and hardworking personnel and leadership of the city government that cares and protects its people. With its best COVID response, Bagonhons are assured of efficient governance that looks after their welfare then, now, and beyond the surge of the pandemic. #Protect Bago City from COVID-19.